Set, go!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Week 7 of the NFL is in the books. Me and Trevor are here reacting to it, all the craziness that went down. So, man, let's start with that Unk Bowl. I know it was, we were looking forward to it. Two of the oldest dudes in the NFL going at it, and probably the most exciting Thursday night game I've seen in a minute. It was, it almost felt like a Patrick Mahomes going against Josh Allen last minute. Joe didn't want to give up. It was a crazy game, man. What do you think about that?
I enjoyed the Unk Bowl, man. It was awesome. It was electric. It was anything but old. I really enjoyed this game. But
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdowns. It was amazing. Joe Flacco, I think he had 3 touchdowns. I mean, they got their guys involved. It was awesome. I enjoyed the Unk Bowl. They're not too old for this. I don't care what anyone says. Definitely not.
Yeah,
too old.
no, Chase Brown showed up. He's finally rushing like he should have been, man. He showed up for sure. Jamar Chase had a great game. I think every fantasy holder out there was super excited about that he finally was, you heard his name on the screen because, I know people that just sit on Red Zone all day and they're like crying that, I haven't heard Jamar Chase's name yet, man. I know my team is not doing good this week because that's like my number 1 receiver. So, yeah, man, they balled out. Jamar Chase had 161 receiving yards. T. Higgins 96, which is good for me. I started him in one of my leagues.
Nice.
And yeah, man, Flacco looks to be the solution. Maybe you think the solution to the Bengals? Are they back in contention now? Are they?
It's definitely something, man. It's something. I don't know about contention, but it's something. He's moving the needle for sure. Moving the needle for Cincinnati. Hey, remember last episode I mentioned the Bengals are gonna win this game, but I was not completely sure about that. I was like, they'll cover though. They'll definitely cover, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. I mean, you came through with the prediction. I didn't believe it, to be honest. I doubted it. It's just. I mean, Joe Flacco. He was on the Jets and he played for us. He's been on the Browns. He was like kind of jumping off, different teams here and there wherever needed, and he kind of showed up and did his thing over there. I will say, and I said this before, man, Joe Flacco, he shows up the first few weeks, okay, and then after that. I don't know if it's that arthritis hits or what goes on, man, but the production seems to climax real quick and then just kind of go downhill from there. But we'll see. Maybe he, I would say talent-wise, he does have quite a few talented players around him, obviously in the receiving core at Cincinnati. So maybe he can do a lot more than he did than he's done in the Browns and especially at the Jets, man. So good for them, and yeah, it was definitely a cool week. And yeah, man, with that, let's move on to our teams. We could just get mines out of the way. It was trash. We'll just talk. We'll talk Jets for like a second here, guys, because I mean, I literally I was looking at like highlights, because I do like look at some of the highlights throughout the weeks. The Jets was literally the shortest highlight clips the NFL put out. There wasn't that many to see. Basically, I mean, we're cooked, man. I don't know what to say other than that. Fields took that nasty hit. He was like clearly defenseless. He was sliding, took a hit. Tyrod had to step in. I mean, looking at it, and we were talking about this last week, and you're like, oh man, like, is it the O-line? Is it? Yeah, it's the O-line. Woody Johnson, I saw that video he put out, and he's like, no, like, it's the quarter. He's basically like throwing Justin Fields under the bus.
The defense is pretty good. And if we can just complete a pass, it would look good. We got to complete some passes. You got to convince them that you can do something. Otherwise, it's hard to have a game that you can win.
Dude, he threw him under multiple buses, and the buses just ran over him like all at the same time.
I mean, I don't know why you do your guy like that. Woody Johnson, relax, man. Worry about vaccines or whatever else you need to be worried about. Let the coaching staff do their thing. I think Justin Fields is not the issue. I'm looking at it right here. You know what, Woody? 3 sacks for Tyrod, 3 sacks for Justin Fields. Is that not an O-line problem? Is that not both quarter, because his words were like, oh yeah, it's like we have like more confidence in Tyrod that they do in Justin Fields. Okay, he's performing the same. I'm not saying Tyrod's not a good athlete, but I'm just saying, bro, that's not the issue. Quarterback, like, that's not the issue. It wasn't even the issue when Aaron Rodgers was there, right? It's the same thing. The dude couldn't get protected. He got hurt the first time. Coming on the field for us, Monday Night Football against the Bills, we all saw it live. And, it continues to be the problem, man. Brees Hall couldn't get the ball moving too much, 38 yards rushing. I mean, I think it's, like I said, man, I think it's a cooked season for us. And I know you're high on the Jets. I don't know why. You love them, but you wanted to money line them.
Yeah, that was
that
a bad call. Bad call. I take responsibility for that. But the way I looked at it, I could see the Jets, I don't know, desperation spot. They're at home. Fans are booing. Carolina is a above 500 team currently, but I just figured they would find a way. They couldn't find a way. They couldn't do it, unfortunately. But, I mean, it was a one-score game. There's that. They didn't get blown out or anything. But I know that's not... I mean, their past couple games, I think, have been one-score games. I think the Dallas game, that was a blowout. But the game against the Broncos was a one-score game, which is one of the better teams out there. But I should have known better. Conventional wisdom would say go with Carolina. And I was trying to be, unconventional for sure.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. It's like... It's kind of like you look at it and you say, well, they're 0-7 now. Like they gotta win one, right? They gotta win one. It's not possible for them to not win any. And I don't know. It's looking possible.
It's looking possible. Very possible. I think it's very possible. I don't expect it to happen. I mean, the coach has to get fired if that happens. I mean, the last time we saw an 0-16 team was that Lions team, and that was a different era, I think. So coaches, I don't even remember what happened, honestly, after that season, but just a different era. Yeah,
I would say if I was like if this was just like a story I was writing out, I'd say, we literally don't win a game, Aaron Glenn gets fired, and then Rex Ryan gets to come back and fix the Jets and put them back to their old glory, I guess, man. I know he wants the job for sure, so maybe that's what happens, but it seems like an unsalvageable team, man. Like, for sure, it's depressing. I don't even want to call myself a Jets fan anymore. You sent me the video of the kid who lost his soul when they asked him what he thought about the game.
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm not going to ever... I'm always a Jets fan, but, I hate this team. And,
it's draining, man. People, the Jets, man, there's blue-collar people who are Jets fans, bro. We're already drained enough. Monday through Friday working. Just to get our souls ripped out of us on Sunday and watch garbage.
I'm sorry you guys going through this. I really am. But you're a newfound member of the Dallas Cowboys. So Christian told me over the weekend that he's now a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. That's the team he reps now. And so we welcome here in Dallas. We really do. I have no qualms about it. I do think it's an awesome thing. But let's talk Dallas and Commanders. Washington at Dallas. Man, this game was cool because this was the one time I said Dallas was going to win it. On the last episode, I was like, Dallas has got this. I have a feeling. They were underdogs just by a point. But, yeah, Dallas showed up, and Dak looked like the MVP. I mean, he hit CD for a 74-yard touchdown. Pickens had some really cool catches. Ferg got 2 touchdowns. Javonte was just running all over people. I mean, it was awesome just from a skill position player. The defense dominated. Daniels got hurt. That sucks, but it happens. His hammy was messing up. Man, it sucks, but we were kind of ahead at that time. I mean, the final score was, 44-22. So, yeah, CD over 100 yards, coming back from that high ankle sprain. I mean, it wasn't much, not a lot like. I mean, Dak hasn't had a turnover in, 4 games. The Cowboys in general, I think that was a stat that's never happened, over 4-game span or something crazy. They haven't had a turnover. So I'm bragging too much about my team. I want to hear what you have to say about your new favorite team, man. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, man. Hold. Let me just start it off real quick. Because I told you I was going to... Hold on.
Yeah, you said you had something. Oh, snap. The cowboy hat. Christian, bro. You're showing out. You're flexing on us, bro. You're flexing. You're flexing with the cowboy.
I got me a little cowboy hat. I'm gonna be watching Sunday games with that on now. Okay.
Oh, snap. Okay.
So
all right. Welcome.
I'm dialed in.
To the Cowboys team.
No, man. I never let go of my team. I love my team, but man, I've just been high on your team, and it's just been depressing to watch mine. And you guys just been electric. So But no, man, it was literally a great game. I mean, like you said, the offense was on fire. Javonte Williams, obviously, 116 yards on the ground. CD looked like the ankle was 100% healed. He was, flying all over the place. 110 yards, 1 TD. He just looked really good, man. You guys look loose. Every week I say, man, you guys look. I know the defense or whatever, but you guys look so loose on offense. Like I wish we had that. That's what I envy from you guys for sure, man. So you guys look loose. I think you guys are now 3-3, obviously with that one draw or whatever. So
I think we're gonna end up 8-8. Like I think back in the day, when I say back in the day, the Romo days, before they had that 17th game, the Cowboys were always going 8-8. That was like a thing, and people would tell me, like my friends would be like, "Man, y'all about to go 8-8. We could have started 2-0, 3-0, and we end up 8-8." I think somehow miraculously we're gonna end up 8-8. Like it's like the Cowboys of old. I mean, I hope not. We've never had a losing record with Dak playing, and that could still be true, but we won't have a winning record. I think that's a possibility as well. So.
Yeah, and then once they took Jaden out, man, and Marcus Mariota had that just
pick six.
Pick. Oh my gosh, I don't know why he even throw that. I was like, dude, just take the sack. That was terrible.
He wasn't ready to be inserted in that game. Nobody was.
No. I'm sure that's why Atlanta saw that type of behavior and was like, yeah, no, thank you, bro. Off. Bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so if he's taking snaps for them, they're not, the Commanders. Like I said, actually probably the best fade that of the season, so far. You came into the season fading them hard.
Under 10 wins, I think that was the thing. Under 10 wins for sure.
Yeah, they peaked. They peaked. I'm calling the peak. So I think you called that well. Obviously, they're not too far out of it. They're 3-4 now, but definitely not with all that hype that they came in to the season, and that obviously going into the playoffs last year or whatnot. Yeah, man. I mean, do you see you guys possibly getting a wild card spot? Maybe making a little bit of a push.
Wild card for sure. I could see a wild card, that being our peak. I just think our schedule, we got some opponents coming up that are gonna be a bit difficult, or just we wouldn't expect to win. I'm looking at the calendar. I'm like, oh, I'll probably lose that game, probably win this game, that sort of thing. The tie doesn't help us. I mean, it's an unusual event, and I think in the NFC East, it's going to come down to a game or two. And if you have the same record, I think that's going to be the piece that kind of decides it. So I'd say a wild card would love to sneak in. I think we could, upset a team. We do pretty well when we get into the wild cards. When we have that 13-win season and we're already in the divisional round, when we have a bye week, I think that's when Dallas kind of runs into issues. We lose that one game, but when we go the wild card route, I like us for sure.
Yeah. No, it definitely gets challenging for you guys. You guys got Broncos, Cardinals, Raiders, then Eagles and Chiefs, then Detroit, Vikings. Yeah, it doesn't get easier for sure for you guys. So you guys are going to go into kind of a pretty difficult stretch here. I think you guys
haven't beat the Denver Broncos in over 30 years. That's I just want to say that we have not beaten them.
And they're good.
They are good, man. They're solid. Good team. And our defense is what worries me. Our offense is clicking, but you get an experienced quarterback. I mean, I know Bo Nix is only a second-year guy, but you get someone like Sean Payton that they just know what to do. It's not a good look for our defense the way they've played up to this point. So. But yeah, Cowboys won. That's all I care about. Week 7, Cowboys handle business. They look good out there. You see Paige Buckner's. She showed up. I think they had some other stars, just from other sports kind of there. I saw Des Bryant. They had a lot of Cowboys come for that. Like, I think Emmitt Smith was there. I don't know what that was about, but they had a lot of Cowboys, from the past kind of show up. I think Roger Staubach was there. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Pretty good showing.
Yeah, that's cool. Maybe the vibes were high, man.
Vibes are super high. Very, very high vibes, man.
I mean, we call it the game of the week. Obviously, that's been a rivalry of you guys for a long time, so people can show up for that. So. Man, can we talk a little bit of womping of the week? 31-0. The Chiefs womped the Raiders. I mean, they're fully back, man.
Could have been worse. It could have been worse. Could have been worse.
2 touchdowns.
Dude, Rice, boy, they let the demon out, bro. He is back.
I needed that. I needed a boost on my fantasy, man. He came back, and I was I'm glad I had him there, man. 2 TDs. They took off, man. I think they're definitely back. They're definitely back, like super back. Like I think everybody's like, oh, we're gonna have a possibility of another run here.
Yeah, and they honestly they held back. They held back. It could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse. I think Andy Reid respects Pete Carroll enough to just not do him that like that. Like he could have done him so much worse. He's not a guy that runs it up. So they did not.
You think Pete Carroll lasts there at the Raiders, or you think they kind of get rid of him if he can't make something?
Nah, I think they get rid of Geno before they get rid of Carroll. I mean, I think he's probably doing a good job, but he can't control his quarterback throwing picks. They've got O-line issues over there. I mean, serious O-line. Like, people talk about, Genti's not really doing what we thought he would do. It's like, I think it's an O-line issue. I mean, he's like 5'8", 5'9". So he's not the tallest, but he's very, like thick. Like paws, but he's very, just built stocky. And I think that's like, like the stance, they're like, if he stands up like that, he does better versus if he's like, just kind of punched over. So we notice a difference in his numbers like after that. So I think that could be something. But yeah, the O-line's not good. I mean, he could be like a finesse or juke or whatever, but it's like you have to have openings. So I think they got to improve those things, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, they have Kenny Pickett over there, so if they move away from Geno, Kenny, we saw him in Pittsburgh. He's all right, man. I think he's mid.
Geno makes too much money to get benched, though.
Yeah.
He makes he's not, unless there's like 4 games left, that man's not getting benched, dude. He's just not. I don't see it.
Yeah. I thought he was solid last year. I don't know why. I don't even know why. I was honestly in this season going on, why did Seattle move away from him just to go to Sam Darnold, but maybe it's because Sam Darnold has such an electric year with the Vikings, and they just kind of,
Sam lighting it up. We'll get to that game too, but Sam is lighting it up, man. He's doing a tremendous job. Seattle, man. I doubted him. I was a Sam Darnold. I don't want to say hater, but a non-truther. I'll say that. I wasn't a truther. I was a non-truther.
Bro, he's one. If he catches mono and starts seeing go, Seattle's cooked. I'm telling you right now. I've seen it happen in Gotham City. It'll happen again.
Mono is wild, man. That's You know what? Let's get into that game, man. Sam Darnold, I mean, he just did his thing, like all game. He continued to do his thing. He hit JSN for over 100 yards and a touchdown, like he has been doing like the past several weeks. So that's continued, man. I mean, he looks good out there. He really freaking does. I listened to the pre-broadcast and they said Sam is like, he just bought a house in Seattle. That's his first house he's ever purchased. He's engaged now. So, hopefully no more mono, doesn't have to deal with that. He's about to be a family man. It's what it sounds like, settling down. So good for Sam, man. I mean, he's really turned things around from his Jets days. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, for sure. And a little fantasy with this game. You think selling Nick Chubb is a good time right now? I mean, Woody Marks took most of the reps that game. So
this is my thing about selling running backs on teams, bro. It's like, are they injured? Like the other guy? Like if he's not injured, like I feel like it's tough. It's like you see where things are going, but if the dude's not injured, I mean, he's still going to get, play time. And I think the week that Woody Marks broke out, so to speak, everyone was on the waivers, like trying to get him. And then he didn't do anything because Chubb was like healthy still. So I think you got to think about health. So I wouldn't, not yet, unless Chubb gets injured or, I would still kind of, I see where it's going, but he's not hurt. So I would just kind of keep it.
I think Chubb just hasn't performed at least at what I thought he would be at this time of, I thought he would be rolling, man. I thought he would be back up to speed to really being like, I know he's had all that injury stuff or whatnot, but I thought he could get past that and just, I think it's more the Texans in general just not being.
I think the offensive line issues. They traded one of their best players, Tunsil, to the Commanders in the offseason. So
that was
just dealing with some changeover. And I think before that they didn't have the best O-line. So yeah, the game of the week, just because it was back and forth, it's probably the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Man, I watched that game. I don't know if that was nationally televised or what, but I have the pass, so I'm watching everything. But what a game, dude! What a freaking game! Giants dominated the entire game up into the fourth quarter, and then 33 points were scored by the Broncos. That was a record, they said, that's been scored in the fourth quarter of an NFL game, and they won. I mean, it was 33-32. When I'm watching this game, I'm like, dude, there's no way Denver comes back. It was they were doing a ceremony for Demaryius Thomas, and It was a big deal. They had all these alumni people come out there. I'm like, man, they're gonna lose on this day of all days. That's a lot. But just when I thought the Giants had wrapped this game up, Jackson Dart had scored that final rushing touchdown. Denver somehow just like managed to claw its way back in there. It was a very impressive, and it ended on a field goal, of course. Giants missed some key extra points, kicking the football. So crazy game. I mean, that was a exciting game down to the wire. It really was, man. Bo Nix showed that he was that guy in that game. So
yeah, no, absolutely. I think honestly they've cemented themselves as like who's going to challenge the Chiefs in that division. It's going to be only the Broncos. I don't even think the Chargers are in the question of being that challenging in that division anymore. And I think they're a good football team, but I think, man, the Broncos have just established themselves as a really, really good football team. And on both sides of the ball, too. So, yeah, man, moving forward, it's exciting to see the Broncos be relevant like this. And I think following it up, too, right? Because we talked about it earlier in the season or whatnot. We'll see, Bo Nix, is he going to kind of continue? Is he going to really, be able to perform well and be more consistent or whatnot? And they have, man. And even though they had some sloppy games, like even against us where it was like 13-10 or whatnot, but they still won the games. And when they needed to turn it on and be like offensive powerhouse and put some points on the board, they do it too. So yeah, man. When they see each other, it's gonna be a hell of a game, Kansas City and Denver, and that's
for sure.
Telling for sure who's gonna come out of that division, because I mean Denver obviously has the better, it's leading the division right now with that 5-2, but I mean Chiefs can catch up quick too, so we'll see. But yeah, that was a crazy game, man, and I think Mr. Unlimited is done, bro. I think he needs to start looking for another team, man. He might be, man.
He might be.
Yeah,
He definitely is. I don't know if you saw those comments by Sean Payton that he made, like after the game or whatever. He was talking about, he basically wanted to face Russ, I guess, during that game to kind of like, embarrass him or whatever he had intended for him. But Russell Wilson today actually responded. He said something about Bountygate. Like he tweeted something out and he called him classless, which it was actually a good burn. Like a lot of people think, Mr. Unlimited's a little corny, a little dad joke-ish, type of guy. But nah, I think he burned him with that comment he made today on Twitter/X. So good for him, man. It was pretty just didn't see that coming from him. So I enjoyed that actually. Russ doesn't really pipe back. He kind of just like doesn't say anything, keeps it classy. But no, he said something back, which I thought was like really cool of him. But yeah, his era in New York is, that's a wash. It's done for sure.
No, that's good, man. I mean, it's funny that's the Sean Payton thing, because we kind of had the same thing. I don't know if you remember when Aaron Rodgers stuck up for Salah, and he was like, "Keep my coach out of your mouth." When, Sean Payton had said some stuff about Salah, and yeah, I guess he strikes again, man. But yeah, that's good. That's good that he's able to kind of come back on that one. But yeah, that was a hell of a funny comment. But keep my coach out of your mouth. I love that. Like, there you go, Rodgers.